I need you to pay very close attention here because this could be one of the most important videos in the data mining category. Most leaders and trainers teach and explain what to do, how to do it, and they often leave out the most important component, and that is the why. Let me elaborate here. When you take the time to teach and explain to new hires why they're doing their jobs, you're talking directly to the part of their brain that controls behavior and emotion. And research proves that when we understand the why, which are the reasons behind what we are doing, rather than the what to do and how to do it, we become more confident and successful at our jobs. I've discovered that all phone reps are wondering the same 4 things. 1, why are we even making the calls? 2, why is this important to the dealership? 3, why is it important to the customer? And 4, what's in it for me? Let me share with you how I answer these questions. And let's start with number 1. Why do we even make these calls? Explain to your phone professional that as a dealership, you have 2 ways to get and keep customers. 1, spend marketing dollars to get new customers to do business with you. And 2, stay in contact with customers who have already done business with you so you ensure they continue to do business with you again. Remember, the dealership has probably already spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on marketing and advertising to get these customers through the door in the first place. And every single customer that allows you to earn their business is incredibly valuable and deserves the attention of an ongoing relationship. If you lose touch with these guests, you risk losing them to the competition. And remember, just because you earn their business once, there is no guarantee that you're going to earn it again. You actually have to work for it. Which leads us to number 2. Why is this important to the dealership? It's important for your dealership to retain its customers and its originally sold vehicles. Let's start with the customers. Keeping previous customers engaged and turning new customers into loyal buyers is the name of the game. The better you are at this, the more profitable you're going to be. But you must send a consistent message and engage with your customers frequently, or you will risk losing them to the competition. Remember, a vehicle purchase is a large investment and commitment. It is an honor and privilege that they have chosen your dealership in the first place. And as you know, most auto buyers will not return to the market for another vehicle for about 3 to 5 years. So staying connected with these clients in a meaningful way will help to build loyalty and trust. Ultimately, you want the opportunity to do business with them again. And in order to retain those vehicles you previously sold as new, well, this is directly linked to your customer loyalty. In terms of acquiring quality vehicles for your pre-owned inventory, you pretty much have 2 choices. You can go to an auction, purchase a vehicle you have a need for but know nothing about, or reach out to your value guests and offer them the opportunity. This is how you get vehicles you can stand behind. It starts because you sold it as new, then you serviced it all along, and as a bonus, you know the owner personally. This is a huge advantage for the next owner. And this is where you need to paint the picture so your phone pro really gets it. Have them imagine this. You're a customer. You're looking for a pre-owned vehicle. The salesperson shows you 2 vehicles, which are exactly the same model, same color, same year, and very similar in miles. Vehicle A was purchased from an auction. That's it. That's all you know about it. But vehicle B was acquired from one of your loyal guests who purchased it new from you, and you have the service records. Then ask your rep, which vehicle is perceived to be more valuable? Which would they be more likely to purchase? Now that your rep sees why retaining customers is important to the dealership, let's move on to number 3. Why is this a benefit to the customer? Well, let's face it, people are only getting busier. Do you think the average person is keeping track of the value of their vehicle, the miles they have left on their lease, or if they're running out of their manufacturer warranty? The answer is pretty much no. And it's your responsibility to make sure your customers do not show up for service appointments to suddenly find out they're paying out of pocket, or find out they've incurred penalties for going over miles on their lease, or worse yet, they're not in a good equity position when they are ready to trade. This is what makes what you do so incredibly valuable. It's your responsibility to reach out to your customers and make them aware of their options, giving them the opportunity to make proactive decisions. When you see that they are in a great position to get out of their current vehicle and into a newer one, keeping their payments about the same, trust me, they get excited. And an excited customer is your best customer. And finally, number 4. What's in it for me? This is how I answer that question. And if they don't ask, be sure to tell them anyway. Because when you understand why you do what you do, you will clearly articulate those benefits to the customer, which will increase your appointment set, appointment showed, and when a guest is excited and has a good understanding of why they're coming in, the chances of them converting to a sale increase. And when all this comes together, you know what happens? You make more money. When your phone professional understands the reasons why they're making these calls, they'll have more confidence and conviction. And when they believe in what they're doing, so will your customers.